Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. And we're doing another games from viewers, this time from Amumu, who's playing in a pretty tanky team with two tanks, a very tanky Rise, a tanky Gangplank and a reasonably tanky Xin Zhao against, two very tanky characters, two very weak characters and kind of the middle ground. But yeah, we'll see how that pans out. And CC wise, we see that if we discount the stun from Cassiopeia's ultimate, then we see a snare and a silence, a stun and a fear against, well, his ultimate stun times 2, I guess, a snare, a pop-up, and I guess he only has a slow. So CC wise, they're about equal. And yeah, all in all, these teams should be pretty well matched. And we will see what happens. I haven't seen the game, obviously. This is the third time I tried to cast this, and this time the mouse actually works. The previous two times it didn't work out too well. So we're going for a what's it called? Jungle Amumu. With Smite, obviously, every jungler should have Smite. Every jungler. I know that some of you will say, well, as a Warwick you don't need Smite. You do. Don't worry, I do have an explanation for this. Yeah, Amumu indeed cannot start anywhere else, so he'll have to start at blue. I don't know why they're not just protecting his blue while they're being dicks here, but yeah, well. And Rise really doesn't need a solo lane. So I have no idea what's going on here, but anyway. You need Smite, because if you're going to do Dragon or Baron or whatever, you want to be sure, well, the same goes for red and blue, I guess. You want to be sure that you get the last hit, and if you have Smite, you can smite the last, in this case, 445 hit points, which is a lot more than the highest skill anybody has on this at this moment. I don't know why Amumu didn't join in this fight, but yeah, they could have gotten this. But I guess he was going to start with the tears anyway, and oh, he is here. He jumped over the wall, I guess, with Smite. With Flash. I'm sorry, I completely missed that. I just lost Amumu completely. And he's going tears, so he cannot actually use the grab of, or the stun of Q. And yeah, there you see, you are sure to get the last hit there. Turn off the tears, run to your own forest, and be happy about it. So Amumu is going for, I think, level 3 at least before ganking. Probably level 6 is the safest way, but yeah, you need to start at some point. And the earlier you start ganking, the better it is. So we see that both all 3 lanes have been pushed, and Amumu should have no problem choosing a target. I'm sorry, I'm really annoyed by the fact that I missed the first fight. I don't even know who died. Jarvan died and Morgana died, so up top. And Amumu wasn't anywhere near them because he has 0 assists. So he's doing a different jungle pattern, because, well, he started at the enemy blue instead of at his own blue. But yeah, well, it doesn't really matter to Amumu which jungle pattern you go, as long as you do something. And yeah, it seems he has to go top now to defend here. And if he hurries, he can actually get some minions as well. So level 3 already, and yeah, this life drain is so incredibly annoying, and I think it really doesn't provide a fun character. So Fiddlesticks to me is one of the worst characters design-wise, because if you want to make a game that's fun to play, you don't want to have these annoying characters in there. Same goes for Tryndamere and at the higher levels Gangplank. But Tryndamere and Fiddlesticks are, I think, the most annoying characters, because yeah, they're just so horrible to play against. And yeah, both of them are really the characters that people with very low experience like to play, the newbies. Because yeah, well, with Tryndamere it's impossible to die once you hit the R, and with this guy, or Fiddlesticks, you just avoid a lot of the early game stuff because you have life drain. And not just life drain, you have life drain with fear backup. So you can fear someone for a number of seconds, and then yeah, just life drain them, and then as soon as your life drain stops, you can life drain them again. And that to me is very annoying. I'm not saying it's a bad character for the game, I'm just saying it's freaking annoying to play against. And yeah, if you know how to handle either of them, the characters, so Tryndamere or Fiddlesticks, you will have no problem with them. Tryndamere is just a matter of yeah, just adding some CC to the mix, so just stun him or slow him or whatever, so he cannot actually run after you do something. So what's happening here? I don't know. Did he disconnect? So yeah, he was AFK, and I again have some lag issues. I really hate this. This is not my computer doing this. It's something in the replay program which causes my computer to do this. Because if I play a normal game, I have no trouble, and with the replay system, every time it lags. So, they are going to get a kill here, I'm assuming. And there we go. And Amumu is back in base, having double buff, fully healed, no boots. Okay, that's different. I think the 400 he spent on the null magic mantle should have been boots, but yeah, 3 mid, which means that Rice should be pushing like mad, and he's not. Strange choice to have 2 sapphire crystals as your starting items. I mean, the boots are fine, of course, but I would say that it's better to get the Tear of the Goddess very early. Get him, get him, get him. He has no Q. A horribly placed ultimate by Gangplank. But a nice kill. Now Gangplank should have just yeah, put the ultimate here, so that he caught everything from this side to where he was actually running, because then he would always have to run to it. But also with the positioning of Amumu, it would have been a much better spot to use your ultimate. So Xin having some trouble with Cassiopeia here. And their Cassiopeia stun actually worked, because the Amumu was actually running into her. But it still doesn't do anything, because he's still full health. And now it would have been great to have bandage toss, because then he could have run here and just caught her. But yeah, it's a choice, and I guess I would make a different choice, but that doesn't mean that my choice is better in any way. I'm just surprised that you wouldn't go for a stun early on if you're a ganker. I mean, if you're in lane, sure, you don't need to have it. Okay, now we're probably going back into the jungle.
An ally has been slain.
Did he take his own blue?
An ally has been slain.
Or did somebody else take it? I don't know. Anyway, so we see no spell penetration, some cooldown reduction, probably from some runes, or just the utility tree. Use the E. Kill them all. Yeah. So we see at least one coming in. Yeah. But there's nothing they can do at this very moment, at least not from here. So Mumu needs to go home now, because he has no mana left. Yeah, his ultimate now cannot be used. And he's going to die anyway, because he had nothing to deal damage with. So not a lot to see here for now. I wonder why Ryze isn't just pushing the lane. If there's 4 champions in the bottom lane, he can just take this turret out. Xin, turn around! Oh, he already killed him. Or, well, this guy actually killed him. Yeah, just teleport from here and you'll be fine. He keeps running around, making it easier for the enemy to actually get him. And yeah, he didn't get a hit on her. That's a shame. But yeah, these things happen, and it was a valiant effort anyway. It's very hard to defend against ranged champions when you're on your own behind your turret. But you need to make sure that they take as much turret fire as possible, and that you're always close to the turret when you cannot see them. And once you see them, you run to the side where they're not. So in this case, he should have teleported from here, then someone ran in from here. Then you just step a little aside, you recall again, and then they have to come in here. So you run to the other side and you do it again. And then if they come in like they did, you just attack them, and you probably get you get some kill. Because that's how it works. The turrets in League of Legends are very strong, especially early game, compared to the character levels. But even late game, it's for most characters very hard to tank turret shots. They get some excellent work done here. So the first death of Amumu could have been avoided. If he dies here, it really couldn't have been avoided, because he did a great job there. And of course he needs someone to do the damage, because, well, he's building tank. And this is, yeah, no.